I say slurs. And I saw on his podcast, and you said we're beaner, and I don't want some Asian minority.
Do you want us to include in the podcast that you like are openly gay, or are you still?
No, I'm just like my mom. Not that.
You like men?
No.
Have you seen people how they drive cars, regular ground cars right now, dude? Now imagine they can commit minor 9/11.
What if they made childlike looking sex robots? What now? What do you think about that? He wants kids so bad, but he's
Wants
like,
kids.
I gotta have these kids. He's like, and listen, I'm here and I'm saying to myself, like, this Jeffrey Epstein guy, he's up to no good.
Don't make me look like a terrible person.
And if you say anything bad and you don't want it put in the podcast, there's a 60% chance that I'll edit it out. Okay.
Yeah, he usually does not. You can ask. He doesn't edit out anything I've ever
No,
said.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I will or
No,
not.
he won't.
Just
I honestly
know.
don't seem to care if people know I say slurs, because I guarantee you no one's gonna know me.
Yeah.
The next day I
true.
just
Well,
get
Well, when we start the podcast,
I
we
will
always
send
put
it
our
to all your
full
employers.
guest name. Yeah, we put the full guest name as the intro.
And
too.
location, zip code.
Yeah, we're gonna need your.
What's
zip
your
code.
IP address?
We're gonna need your actual just address. For
Okay,
the
yeah.
actual thing. So put that. In the chat.
872. No.
It's,
I mean,
okay.
come on, no, I'm serious.
I mean,
Serious.
it's a buy-in.
Yeah, it's you're buying in with your information.
I'm gonna buy my information. No,
No, I'm
look,
buying.
just censor it or something. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
think most of your friends even know me.
They
I don't know,
can look for you.
Not just our friends watch
No,
this.
yeah, but-
Hundreds of thousands of people watch this.
I'll send
I'm
this
gonna
to your
check your usage,
employers.
yeah.
Yeah.
My employer in 5 years. I just get a job application like, so about this guy. You're in this guy. What's his channel's name? Gamer Time. And I saw on his podcast, and you said we're beaner. You know, I believe in affirmative action. You know, and I don't want some Asian minority saying that we're beaner in my business, and I just get kicked out of the business, and I'm on the streets because of that one word I said. Oh, what? Like 10 years ago?
That's the danger. That's the danger of working at this podcast.
Mhm.
Yeah, I work at like McDonald's. I just get kicked out for saying the word beaner
I
or
don't
a
think
random
it would-
slur.
Actually, you're gonna. What's the job of your dreams?
Industrial engineer.
Industrial engineer? You'll never be able to work on anything industrial ever again. They're gonna ban you. Can't go 100 meters in front
you
of an
cannot go on
industrial
the.
thing.
What the fuck do industrial engineers do?
Wow.
Pipes?
That's my
What the
dream
fuck?
job. Look, I don't want to go to trade school. I want to be what do I want to be? That's a good start. Fuck.
Definitely not gay.
What? Definitely not. What do you mean gay?
Gay. What do you? What do I mean? Gay. I don't know.
Gay.
What do
I
you mean
wanna-
by that?
What do you mean by that? You mean like happy
So
gay?
Kevin, do you want us to include in the podcast that you like are openly gay, or are you?
No, don't. I am not openly. Fuck.
Jacob, make sure to put that in. He seems. I mean, Jacob, you're gonna have to get out there.
Yeah,
and
I
mention
mean,
Kevin. That's gotta. You gotta.
I
admit
think not only is
You know-
this just a great podcast to get your
Yeah.
feelings off your chest, it's a great way to be who you really are inside.
I
And
think
I've
the
always
start
seen
of
you for the
talking
great,
about-
glorious gay man that I always knew you to be.
it. Yeah. And you'd be a great. Yeah, you'd be a great gay man. You'd suck dick well. I think.
No.
Just my
You
personal
said,
opinion.
oh my gosh. You even say something about this like 2 days ago. Not yesterday.
Hey, I'm not saying nothing to no one. All right,
I
you're
s-
the one. You're
when
the
I
one
started
that's gay. You're the gay one.
I'm
Listen,
not.
it's okay. It's all
There's
right.
nothing wrong with being gay.
It's all right to have a huge bodybuilder stress test your throat. It's okay, dude. It's fine.
What
Yeah.
the fuck,
What
man?
the fuck does that even mean? What?
Oh,
You know, like stress testing when they get those katanas and they try to cut it through bamboo and stuff, and they stress test the
That's
blade.
Is that a gay thing? I think it's just dying.
don't-
No,
That's what
he's
cut your
stress
throat with a
testing is.
oh, manufacturing.
But no,
I don't
no.
want to talk about homosexuality.
It's okay. All right, all right. We won't have to talk about your personal habits.
Your gayness. We won't have to.
I'm not gay. I'm
It's
not
okay.
gay,
Whoa,
guys.
whoa, please. It's okay.
Whoa!
It's
Calm
all-
down, please calm down, please
It's
calm
all
down.
right. It's all right.
We're good here, okay? Look, we don't have a problem with them. I don't know your opinion. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to know your
Like,
opinion.
can we
Oh.
hear your opinion, maybe, just so we know?
I'm a. is the podcast actually going on, or is this just filler?
Yeah, this is
No, this
going
is the
on.
podcast. It's started. We don't do intros. We don't think they're necessary.
Because I think you talking about Project Zomboid would be somewhat interesting, but
Oh well, we won't. That part probably won't come in.
Damn
Maybe the part where you were talking about. You can cut that like halfway in, Jacob.
Yeah.
the
I'm-
job
like we were
application
talking
thing,
about it.
that thing was funny.
I don't
But,
know. It's pitch black in this. I'm about to get eaten by zombies. So.
Oh, boo-hoo, what's that?
Oh boo hoo.
But,
Okay. Well, look.
Ooh.
Let's get off the you being gay topic.
Yeah,
Because you're
that's-
clearly not comfortable. You're not. out
It's
of the closet
it's
yet.
all right. You know,
That's
I
fine.
understand. It
I-
can be a difficult
You're acting
process.
like I'm a closet homosexual. I'm not a closet homosexual. I'm
Look, it's
straight.
okay. It's okay. We don't. You don't have to admit
There's no
anything.
need to
There is no
start yelling
We're not
and
pushing you here.
screaming about how you're
not.
100%
even though we
not
know you really
homosexual.
are.
Guys, please, I swear to God, I'm not.
I'm just like my mom. Not that.
You like men?
No. Fuck. I know. I'm just pretty loud, just like my mom. You know how much like women
Yeah.
talk a lot. They're very loud.
Yeah.
I'm like her.
That's great. I love that. I don't like some little like quaint,
Yeah, I think your mom's kind of loud
little
in bed.
dismissive.
You met my mom before?
In bed, yes.
Wow. I gotta talk to my mom now. You know, 30 years of
Yeah,
marriage.
about
My
again.
dad.
Yeah.
30
Down the
years
drain.
of marriage.
Down the
I have
drain.
not been married to her for 30 years, bro. I still want like 2. Calm down.
I need to stop looking at this stupid shit on my computer.
You're right.
Listen, Kevin. I want to know: Are you a horse race kind of guy? Are you the kind of guy to spend half your paycheck on a horse race? Is that you?
Bet on horse race. I don't know. I kind of seen some interest into horse racing. I think NASCAR is like one of the most boring stuff in the world. I mean, I think racing is not bad. Drag racing is fun and entertaining, but horse racing, maybe.
I think it's great when they kill him.
NASCAR is cool.
I think
Wait,
it's great when the horse fails, and so they take the horse and they put a double barrel shotgun in its mouth and blow its brains out. I think that's my favorite part of horse racing.
what? They do that at horse
They
race?
do that?
Yeah. If you have like a really bad horse or something and it like fucks up, it gets like last place, they just fucking kill it. Because it's not like you're gonna train it to get faster. They
Why
just like
wouldn't
are because that's not. Yeah, have you seen
That's
a
like,
horse's
dude, that's like if
leg?
you fail to dude,
Have
that's
you
like
seen
if
a
you
horse's
failed
leg? Have you seen one? Those things like snap like a twig.
uh,
Oh, what was that you cut out?
Oh, so if a car's really slow in a NASCAR race and it doesn't
No,
blow
they
up,
just bring it in
what
the
do you-
junkyard.
Well, you
They could-
no,
they
no,
could-
no,
they
that's-
can
I'm
train
telling you, it's what they
horses
do
and
in
stuff.
horse races. They kill them if they're like
I don't
not good
believe
enough.
you.
But
That's why
just
there's
the
that
car.
whole like people got like
Cars
mad at
can be
horse races and
improved.
stuff.
Like
That's
if you
the
just
thing.
if you make a car out of, why have we not made a car out of paper? Wouldn't it be the lightest thing? Like what the no one ever thought about that?
Yeah, just a whole car made out of paper mache. I think that'd be good.
Well, yeah, because then it'd be like if it weighs less, it'll go faster.
Yeah, why not just
That's simple
sit in the
physics.
frame of the car then? Why put extra paper on it?
I mean, if you don't crash, right? If you have a good driver and you don't crash, they're not gonna
It's not
die.
like the paper's gonna save you.
Well, they just don't crash. They don't need saving if they don't crash.
It'll protect against the wind. But I'm just thinking, like, imagine if we did that to our athletes. If like JJ Watt like failed like a touchdown or something, we just like got him on his knees and put like a double barrel shotgun in his mouth and just blew his fucking.
We probably
brains
have way
across
better
his-
athletes by now. We're probably
No,
probably
it'd be
worse.
I think it'd be a thriving industry because you can have like it meshes so many different audiences. Instead of people running off to like 4chan to get their gore fill, you can just tune into NFL for the execution section of the losing team. Just get
go
JJ
to
Watt
China,
just
man.
crying on the field and just like paint the whole field red. I think imagine if we did that to our athletes. What
He
a
just
world!
fucks up a touchdown. Like he
What a
sprains his
world!
knee.
Yeah, what a world that would
What
be.
a world! That would what? How crazy would that be?
How amazing our society would be. It'd be awesome.
We'd be
Why
so
don't we
advanced
do
by
that?
now. We'd have flying cars by now if we killed off people who lost.
Dude, flying cars. Now that's something. I don't think we'll ever have flying cars, right? Because imagine we already. Have you seen women? Asian women driving. Okay, have you seen people how they drive cars, regular ground cars right now, dude? Now imagine they can commit minor 9/11s any moment when they fuck up. You know how fucking deadly that would be, dude? No
That
way.
is
That's-
pretty deadly. I
yeah,
would
like
be.
you literally give the
Yeah,
like
that's
instead of the
scary.
Taliban having to come here, Al Qaeda and be like, we have to train 12 years to get pilot's license and make it way in. They could just be like, may I buy a car, and then fucking crash it into like the Empire State Building or something.
That'd be horrible. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you bring it, even if we had the technology today, I would pay tax dollars for the government to censor it. So
Not. Yeah.
That, yeah,
I would pay them to
for
not.
its underground manufacturing. That
I
would
would pay
be
them to
horrible.
not make it.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah, think
Listen,
about that. That would be horrible. Jesus Christ.
Kevin, I know we didn't do an intro for you or anything, and so
Yeah.
to let the audience get to know you, I came up with a couple of hypothetical situations so that we and the rest of the people on planet Earth can just kind of see how does Kevin Escalante's mind work?
Yeah.
How does his mind work? I know your last
That's
name
how
is
my
not
mind
Escalante,
works, yeah.
but listen, I have a
Yeah, that's
question
not
for
the
you.
last name.
let's say
So my name is.
let's say
What?
you get an offer. So someone comes up to you,
What?
they say, I'll give you $1 billion if you break into my family's house and just like, so this is someone's son or daughter, it could be anyone, and they want you to break in to their parents' house and sit them down, shove a gun in their face, sit them down, and pretend that you're going to execute their child in front of them. And this child is going to pay you $1 billion to do this. They're just like, "Man, fuck my parents, fuck this shit. I'll pay you $1 billion to ruin their life." Are you going to do that for $1 billion?
$1 billion to traumatize both the parents and probably the kid.
Well, no, the kid is in on it. The kid knows.
The
They're
kid's
paying
on it.
you. The kid's paying you $1 billion. Are
Yeah, the kid's the one paying.
you going to do
kid's-
that? Are you going to accept?
Traumatize the parents. I don't know, man.
Okay.
You got to
now-
come up with a decision. You have to
yeah,
come
give
up with
us
a
an answer.
decision.
Give us an answer, and I'll make some minor changes to see, depending on your answer.
Well, I got one change. He says.
No. Okay, well.
I feel like I'll traumatize myself
think
doing
you'll-
it too.
Okay. Well, are you for
I
$1
probably
billion?
won't do it. $1
Would you
billion
do it?
dollars.
Okay, now what if
Probably
they were
not.
black?
Yes, I would.
What if they were
Okay,
gay?
well,
What if they were black and gay? Two gay men.
Two gay men. I definitely traumatize them, man.
yeah, the two fathers. They got two
I
fathers.
did not expect that from you.
What, you expect me to say
Jesus
no?
Christ.
I did not think.
I mean,
that
I didn't
is-
think
that's
that you
kind
would,
of
like-
horrible.
Jesus fucking Christ!
You know this is going into the public, right?
Oh shit! I mean, that was.
I'm gonna play
I was
this in front of
joking. I
Mr.
was-
Mishnick, and he's
This
gonna
is
know.
yeah.
how
You know we're showing this to Mr.
Traumatized.
Mishnick, right? On
Go,
Monday.
go.
Traumatized. Oh, now you care. Well, listen.
Yeah,
I'm not editing it
now.
out. I'm not moving.
Oh, look.
Yeah, 60% Jazzy. You got the 40%. No, that's not
I
coming.
I just spun a triangle, or however, because since it's a coin is 50-50, but this is 60-40, so it's a triangle.
Oh. It would not be 60-40.
No, that's how it works.
You're right.
How can you create a shape with only 3 sides?
Yes, a triangle. What the
That's what I'm
fuck?
saying.
Yeah, so
Triangle.
flip a triangle. See?
Well, yeah, but 60-40 is 3/5, so you a pentagon.
A 3-dimensional triangle or just 2-dimensional, like a pyramid or something.
No, 60-40 would be 3/5. So that'd be a pentagon, and then you mark whichever sides are.
I don't. No, I think it's impossible. I don't think modern science can produce a dice that rolls 60-40. I don't think that's
It's
possible.
a pentagon. Yes, it's a
No,
five-sided
I don't
dice.
think that. I don't think that's possible.
Dude,
No, it's not. They haven't come up with that kind of technology yet.
yeah, you're actually just right. at
Yeah,
all times.
yeah.
I mean, what do I hate to argue with you?
Now, listen, on the topic of home invasions, Kevin, I want to know your opinion on something. I want to know your opinion on this. I talked about this a couple episodes ago, but I just want to bring this up with you because I really think that I've hit like a gold mine. And so
Spicy.
imagine this situation. So you're in your, let's say, apartment, some cheap place, shitty ass door with the little slide lock, and it's nighttime. You own
Yeah.
a firearm, but let's just say, forget all your military knowledge. Let's say that you don't even know how to load the damn thing. All right.
Why would I
And
get a
now,
gun in the first
let's
place?
say you found it. Let's just say you found it on the
I
ground.
just
Found on the ground.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
found it
yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah, and so you're hearing like some commotion outside your door. You're like, what is that? What is that? You take your earbuds out. What is that? What am I hearing? And it's like, and they're trying to break the door down, and you're like, holy shit! And you see the door like bulging every time they ram against it, and you run to your room. You're like, I gotta get my gun. Fuck! And you go in, and you're looking through your drawers, like, where did I put it? Where you put it? And you hear the door bust open, and they're coming in, and there you can hear them like going through drawers, like checking cabinets. You're like, fuck! And you finally found it. And this person, you can hear their footsteps. They're about to barge into your room. Now, my theory is that if you put the gun inside your own mouth and you instantly just start crying, they're going to think that they just walked into like an attempted suicide. So they're going to walk in, they're going to be like, whoa, like I just invaded a house, and they're pointing the gun at themselves. So they're going to be instantly like that, just out of their element. They don't know what the fuck is happening. You're crying, a gun is in your mouth, and they're looking at you. And honestly, if I was the burglar, I would probably sit down and say, hey, listen, it's all right. I'm going to give you your stuff back. Listen, I understand, you know, I'm in a bad situation. I'm going to have to go. You know, I don't have my lanyard, but the suicide hotline, I'm going to have to give that to you, and I'm going to have to say, you know what? I'm sorry about your door.
I'll buy you
a new door, and I'm going to go. So what's your opinion on that, like, defense theory of, like, a pretend suicide?
Yeah, because you know you're a military man.
It depends on where you are. If you're in Detroit, I don't think they'll give a shit that you're about to commit suicide. If you commit suicide,
I think that's really
okay,
interesting.
so what if the robber is African American?
No. Listen, I think that's really interesting. Why do you think if they're in Detroit, they'll have a different mindset?
I'm just wondering why I have a run down the house and this guy's gotta rob my house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more questioning why I have AirPods in the first place.
No, earbuds.
Earbuds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think it depends on where you are. Detroit, Chicago, I don't think they care that you're about to commit suicide. It might be just free real estate because the guy can just rob your house all he wants, and it'll be attempted suicide. I don't know. Maybe you're rummaging through or something.
Okay,
I feel like if
you say it depends on the person. It
depends on the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
How likely do you think that you would run into a person that would be like, "Hey man, it's going to be all right. I'm gonna take like one pocket watch and I'm gonna go." What do you think the likelihood of running into a person like that is?
Pretty slim.
Pretty slim. You think most of them are just? What do you think they're gonna do? If they just see, like, what would you do? What would you do if you break into someone's house and they're about to commit suicide?
Because I have a conscience, I would probably talk to the guy.
Oh, yeah?
He might be bluffing. Maybe he's just gonna like, psych, and just shoot me.
But I mean, he's crying. He's weeping. If he was just gonna shoot you, why wouldn't he have shot you when you walked in, right?
If I rob a Hollywood actor, probably would shoot him. But,
a Hollywood actor with a shitty-ass apartment in a slide block?
How would you get to a Hollywood actor?
I don't know. Just hypothetically, what if it happens?
Let's say you're running through this house and it's obviously like this dude has like nothing. Like you're looking in his fridge and he has like frozen meals ready to go.
Why rob him in the first place? You know, if I saw that, I'd just leave. I was like, you know,
really, if you successfully broke into a house and you have anything, you're just gonna leave, dog? I'll take a frozen dinner. Like, I'm not going in empty-handed.
You literally said that he had nothing in the fridge. His lock for the sliding door was broken. And I was like, hey, this guy has nothing. This guy probably just got unemployed. I see divorce papers all over the place. You know, this guy has a shitty life. I just see his picture of his wife and kids, just a broken cutout picture. You know, I'll just leave. You know, maybe the guy right next has something nice.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. I think that's interesting. I like that.
I would kill them.
Yeah.
Why would you kill them?
Justin would kill the poor man.
Well, because if he's I don't fucking know. I don't
Asia. It's UC Asia. You know, it's a mercy kill.
Because I'm a fucking pussy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, pussy, just shoot him in the head.
That's my theory though. I want to know, what's your opinion on sex robots? You give me the kind of I kind of have this feeling when I talk to you that you're against
sex robot guy.
Yeah, I think you're against, you know, sexual robots.
Anti-sex robot guy. Yeah.
What's your opinion? Would you sew up the fleshy silicone vagina of your robot maid, or would you open it and lube it up?
You think I own a sex robot or a prostitute robot? Hell no.
You
Oh,
don't.
no.
You don't approve.
Why not?
I don't approve because that's just a bad way. It's society norms, you know.
I don't.
It's like
know.
what
Can
I
you
think it's
explain?
very normal. I think
You
it's,
think it's very normal?
no, I think that's probably something society would accept pretty quickly.
In China,
Probably not old
probably.
people. But
Look,
like,
you see how high
dude.
China's population is? I think they
yeah.
will allow
no,
sex
no,
robots.
they're actually running out of people.
They're running
their
out of
birth rates
Yeah,
people.
there's like
really
at
low,
least
yeah.
2.
No, their birth rate's really low, and they're scared.
They're scared.
Yeah.
Why do you think that sex robots would be bad for society's norms?
Societal norms because it's just like porn. It's cancerous, you know.
You think porn
It's
is
like-
cancerous?
Yeah, I think porn is cancerous.
What do you mean by cancerous? You think it invades people's minds? And
Yeah,
like,
it invades. It's
corrupts
like
them?
it's like drug. It's just like an addiction. You can't get out of it. It just ruins your life. Makes you into a lazy person. A person that requires. It's like you need some like the high, you know.
I see. And you think that what if these robots get so advanced that you wouldn't
They
even
become-
be able to tell? You wouldn't even be able to tell that it's not a real
So
person.
it's like Blade Runner. They're
Yeah,
so highly
yeah, yeah, yeah.
advanced. It's like having my
How do you
first
listen?
anime
How do you
girlfriend.
first of all? How do you know that the first woman you ever have intercourse with isn't a robot?
Yeah, like, yeah.
If she
What if
was
that
a robot,
happens-
I would probably kill myself
If you had sex with a robot, you kill yourself.
because I'm more of a family man. I want to have my own kids. I don't want what.
Okay, wait, but I had something before I was really interrupted by
No, yeah.
Queers
I'm
McGee
sorry, I'm
here.
sorry.
So back to the sex robots now, right? What if you didn't have to have sex with the robot, but it was just a robot with boobs?
What?
Would you grab a robot boob?
Would I grab?
Yeah.
Pro-
Would you grab a robot boob?
Would I grope a robot?
No.
Probably.
Wait. What does grope even mean? Is that what's the
Grab the same thing. You don't know
Okay,
what
yes.
grope
Yes.
is.
Would you? What's your answer?
Probably. It's not real.
So what's different there?
hurting my? I had an idea. Like it's in the future, right? It was technology. You could pretty much have your own virtual wife. Like if my friend likes anime girls, and he can get his own real anime wife, right? And it's in the future, right? They probably put like it extract eggs in these females and put inside a robot. So you could just have intercourse with a robot and have your own your own kids, and then the kid just turns out black because they had the wrong eggs.
And would that be horrible? Would that be a tragedy? Would that be a
Would that
tragedy?
be the worst moment of your life?
Yeah.
Depends on the person. Depends on the person. If you want, like,
The
I want my
person.
true.
So first
you're
you're already
I
calling
really
them
wanted-
you're calling them a person, but we just
Oh, yeah,
discussed
like,
that
it
it was a
depends on the
robot.
guy.
Thank God.
Depends on the guy. Dang.
The guy? Whoa,
Like, what if the
listen. Depends on the guy. I thought we were doing with women here.
No, it's like talking about like, they extract their eggs in the ovaries, they put it
Mhm.
inside a robot's vagina, and the guy wants like his own wife, and he's just sucks with social interaction with women, right? I don't know what the future's gotta be like. I don't know if men are like people are just gotta be stuck in our house and just want to know using VR 24/7. But just let's say that like we had these robots that has eggs, right? And a man is just he sucks with this woman. He's a lonely man. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get my paycheck from my corporate job, buy myself a sex doll that's also a sex wife. And he just has intercourse, bam, 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 he comes, egg, sperm, blah, blah, blah. And then, because, and if, I don't know how the eggs is gotta work. I don't know if it's like extraction from eggs from different types of women. I feel like I'm going somewhere very stupid, but I don't know. Like, what if he has kids? Like, what if this guy is a white supremacist? I don't know, a black supremacist, any type of supremacist. He wants like, I want my own
Sorry.
pure race, and then the baby just covers up black.
is that a bad thing?
No,
Yeah,
depends
what
on
if
the
you just really
person.
want-
Oh,
yeah.
right. I see what you mean.
Okay,
when you
so-
say
so-
depends on the person.
So you would not have sex with a robot. You would grow porn. What about if it was a man robot with a big cock?
Oh, shut the fuck up. I
I'm
know
just,
where
I'm
you're
just
going with
wondering
that.
because I know. Look, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm
Are
just
you more
wondering
of
what.
a well? Maybe he's more of a little cock kind of guy. I'm more
Yeah.
of
Okay.
a
So what about a small?
lower
Like-
tier medium. That's what I'm on. I like
I
the
like-
4 to 5.
What?
4 to
Okay,
5
so what's your
inches
answer?
on
You
my
haven't really
sex
answered.
robot that looks like
You think
Jim
I'm a type
Curry.
of guy?
Well, I'm
Like,
asking.
Jim
you.
Carrey
I mean, I
is his
kind of.
name,
I
not
mean,
Jim Curry.
Jim Curry. Jim Kirky.
Am I the type of guy who will buy a male sex doll? No.
Here, let me ask you, because you think that it's bad for society, and I can understand how you might think that. Let's say, you know Skippy, the like 40-year-old virgin? You know
No.
Skippy? Oh, well, there's this guy who basically
Named
he has a
Skippy?
horrible time with women. He can't get any women. He's in his 40s. He's just having like a tough time. No one wants to like be with him. He's like this Mormon guy, right? Let's say that in the future he could program like this like he's already like 50. Let's say that the dating market when you get really old is already like fucked
Dead.
even like before everything, right? And so let's say
Yeah.
that he just wants like a family and he's okay if it's like not completely real. So he gets this personalized, like customized silicone wife or whatever that pretty much acts and talks like a human and can have children, and he can program her to be a Mormon and all this different stuff. And let's say that he has a healthy relationship with this with this robot, and he's like, you know what, I can finally like live my dream. Like, are you still against it then?
Probably not. This guy has no chance in a relationship. I just gotta find it more funny if he programs a personality on this robot and still gets rejected.
That would
That'd be sad.
you could sue him. You'd sue the company that made those things.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
he was the one that made it himself. He programmed
No,
the
no.
personality, the likes, dislikes, all that type of stuff.
No. He like bought it from this company, and they're like, you can personalize your wife to have whatever you want, or husband, or whatever.
I think to
Yeah,
better
depending
get-
on. I mean,
make
however you feel.
robots. Wait, here's what I want to think. Why would you make robots that help people that are like socially awkward become people that can live in society instead of having sex robots? Or like, I mean, I like the idea of having what, cyborgs? What are they called? Cyborgs or something like
Yeah. A
artificial human,
robot.
a human robot. Like all those people in Japan can finally have their waifu. You know?
what if we make retarded robots?
What if we made a different brand? You can have a disabled son that you always wanted.
Yeah. What about robots that are midgets? Can we have midget robots, or is that kind of out of the realm of possibility?
Yeah,
I
they,
mean,
have
it'd be
robots
easier to
that
make than a
like-
normal
the
robot,
motherboard
right?
just doesn't fit in a 3-year-old's body.
Dude, oh, wait, you're right.
Can I have a
Midgets
robot
aren't-
like
wow.
feel superior? A
Ooh,
robot's just
okay.
body.
So let's say, what's your you don't like how do I put this? So, let's say obviously because people in like their 60s who maybe have lost their wife wants to have like a robot
Oh,
that like looks
I
like
know
their
what you
wife or something, and so they're going to manufacture these robots that have like wrinkly skin and all that, and then like a 25-year-old guy or whatever who's like some like entrepreneur billionaire who wants to have like a 10-some or something gets like like an 18-year-old robot or whatever. What do you think that it is?
18-year-old?
Yeah, because that's like
So robots have.
the billionaire's
legal
dream
age?
to have like a legal like a thing.
Ten-some.
Now let's say what's your opinion on like, because lolly porn isn't illegal, right? What if they made childlike looking sex robots? What do you think about that?
It's just like SB's Islands all of a sudden. But oh shit.
Yeah, what if
Look,
Jeffrey
very
Epstein
careful with what
You
you
got-
say.
yeah, what if Jeffrey Epstein didn't have to touch real children? What if he could just
Oh,
get his
yeah.
robots
Just touch
and
robot.
relieve his like little horrible fantasy in his head without having to touch a real kid?
Look, even
that
if it's
better?
legal, I'll still pull a bullet in his head. Even if it's legal. I don't think that
What?
programming. I'm not a huge fan of pedophiles, and I just don't. I just
Kind of
feel like-
unpopular opinion on the show.
It's a very unpopular opportunity to have like, oh, why don't we just program to stop pedophilia? Let's make some robot child and just say that they're 50 years old because it's just anime logic, right? Still think it's a terrible idea. It fucks the guy in the head. Just think about it. What
Let's
if he
think he's
sees,
already
like, a
fucking
child
the
on
head. It is Jeffrey Epstein we're talking about. He wants kids so bad, but he's
wants
like,
kids.
yeah, I gotta have these kids. He's like, and listen, I'm here and I'm saying to myself like, this Jeffrey Epstein guy, he's up to no good,
I think he's,
right?
yeah,
He's
I'm
up to
starting
no
to think this
good.
guy's up to no good.
Yeah, but let's just say he had an option to get a robot kid instead of a real kid. Wouldn't we say that that's a better alternative than him raping little
Here's what
children?
I'm thinking. What if this guy is now free in the world? For some reason, no one killed him. No one just put a bullet in his head, or he just didn't kill himself, or somehow killed himself. I have a fear that what if he's out in the streets and he's just going into this red district or red light district, and he sees a little kid, like a legit little kid, and it's like, a cyborg, and he fucks it.
Whoa,
Why'd I
whoa.
say it?
I don't think we
I
can
don't
have
know.
cyborgs walking the streets now. And I don't.
Cyborgs
He
scare
wouldn't
me.
be. I think
Yeah.
we should create laws that about this that says that you can't just like have sex with any robots. You have to buy the robot, and you can only have sex with your robot
I
unless you
got
get
an
a
idea.
signed contract from another party. So he knows that
The
if he
robot
does
has to
that,
consent.
it's illegal.
Wait, like, it's like
And was he going to
RoboCop.
do it in broad daylight?
No,
And what
no,
if
it's
what if no robot can say that they're human? Like they're all programmed to be able to not say that they're human, and then this little kid's like, I'm human. He's like, oh, my bad.
Oopsie.
He walks
he's
away.
gonna do that. He's gonna
He's
actually
like,
go
I'm
like,
human. I'm
oh,
human.
oh,
I'm human. Okay.
No,
my
oh, I'm
bad."
sorry. I won't fuck you. I'll be on my way.
Yeah. Wouldn't you say
That's
that
people
it's a better world that we're gonna get if he only fucks robot kids instead of real kids? And would you say, if you don't think that, if you think that, well, I think it's bad either way, would you tell the raped children of Jeffrey Epstein that if there was an alternative for a robot to get raped, it doesn't mean anything. Actually, it's fine that you got raped in comparison.
Don't
to
make me
this.
look like a terrible person.
The answer is, you're
Well,
making
you don't
yourself
have
look
it.
bad
You haven't
because-
answered yet. I'm just setting up the question. Go ahead and say whatever you like.
Like, you never what you told us that about like robots that you have to buy or else they can't function.
Hmm.
I was thinking about this brilliant idea. If you don't buy the robot and you attempt to, I don't know, fuck it, it just shocks you. Like you put its dick inside the vagina and it shocks your dick. Like you see in RoboCop, right?
No, I've never seen RoboCop.
Damn it. I thought that would be kind of funny. Like you just fuck a robot that you didn't own, and it just like annihilates you.
Are you
Shocked
dodging the
you.
question?
No, I'm not dodging the question. I just wanted to say it.
Yeah,
Look,
I
go back-
understand.
Go back to the question.
Yes? Are you gonna answer it?
Oh, I just want you to repeat the
Oh,
question.
okay. So
I was
let's
gonna
say, would you live in a world where the alternative for Jeffrey Epstein raping real kids, instead he had the option to do robot children instead? Would you have preferred that?
Of course, I prefer that.
All right,
So
I'm
that's
gonna
the
cut that and edit that to what you say. Of course, I wouldn't prefer that. All right, thank you. I'm
I said,
glad
of
Can you
course,
you-
say wouldn't for it? Could you say wouldn't? Could you say wouldn't?
Hold on, your mic's cutting out. Can you say that? Can you repeat that? Jesus Christ, I don't know if I can. Justin, I don't know if I can release this podcast.
Yeah.
I cut out.
So,
I cut out. No, I said that if Jeffrey Epstein could just fuck robots instead of actual kids, I refer to fucking actual robots because
you
it's-
would want him to?
Oh
No!
my God.
No!
What?
Jesus.
I think this might be against community guidelines.
Yeah, I don't know if we can put this up. We're gonna have to cut that out because we can't really put this up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Would you put your thing on, Bitme?
This is going to have to put on Bitly or Vimeo.
Yeah.
What about BitChute?
So what is with your hatred towards children? Why do you hate them so?
Why do you want
Like-
them all to be raped?
Why are you gaslighting me?
I'm not. That's what you. Wait. Okay. Hold on. I think your mic cut out when you were saying it. Maybe. So say it again.
Fuck you guys.
okay, all right. Listen,
Did you just say fuck kids? In what way? In what way?
This guy just
My
did he
question,
really
in
just
what
say,
way?
fuck these kids, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's
No.
saying that.
All right. Listen, I know we kind of got off track. We kind of got off topic.
We have another hypocritical.
yeah.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, I have another hypothetical here. Now,
What is
let's say you're driving down Highway 6 and you
Yeah,
get
Highway
into
6.
this horrible accident. Like, you get into this horrible accident and it's your fault. You fucked up. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like, I can't believe I just did this.
I can't.
Like, I'm running low, like, on money. Like, I have bills to pay and I just totaled this dude's car. Like, I just totaled this dude's car. And you're like, fuck. And so they call the police. The police come and the police are like, all right, what happened? And you're getting out of the car, and the other guy gets out of the car, and it's a black guy. And let's say that this cop, like, he has his little aviators on, and he, like, drops them a little bit, and he looks at this guy, and he's like, so and so you're like, oh, so this is some racist cop, and he turns to you, and he says, all right, tell me what happened here. And he looks over at the black guy. Now, you know that this fine, if you lose this, it's going to be insane. It is going to tank your shit. And this racist cop, he's looking at you, waiting for you to tell him how horrible that black guy fucked up. But you were the one that did it. But you know that if I just tell this dude that this guy, he just swerved in and he was high and he just crashed into me, you know that this cop will believe it and he'll defend you in court for it. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Are you going to say, this guy just swerved and he hit me? Or are you going to say, hey, it was my fault, I just rammed into this guy, What are you going to say?
I have a conscience. I would be honest, man. It's simple. I would never.
You don't need
lie.
to sugarcoat
hold on.
things.
Just
You don't need to
remember. Just
sugarcoat
remember.
things.
Just remember. He's black. Just remember. I know that might.
I
That's.
don't
I mean, I don't know
lie.
how you would, but just remember that. If that matters at all to you, I don't know.
What do you have to barge in like? Oh, remember he's black, by the way.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That's just
Look,
It's a vital part of the story.
Yeah.
but
It was
you
mentioned for a
think
reason.
I would legit blame the black guy for?
I know you. It's all. It depends on your answer here, buddy. I wouldn't. You were the one saying that you would.
I didn't say I would.
Hold on, Jacob. Roll that recording back. Cause what
No,
did you hear?
we're gonna have to replay that one. It's alright.
Let's
You
replay
can.
for the audience.
You,
We'll
it's like,
see
you
later.
don't need to walk it back. You don't need to walk it back. It's okay. You can stick to your principles.
I like the fact now you're just trying to make me.
No, we are not at all. You're a guest.
You're twisting
You're a
the
guest.
narrative.
Yeah, you're definitely trying to
You're-
make it seem like we have ulterior motives here that we do
Alternative
not have.
motives to get me like out of every single job in the world.
No, why would we
Why did I
even?
even? I don't even.
do that?
Come on, dude.
You know who you're
just-
talking to?
You're a guy that I talked to in physics class. Why would I? Why would I want to make you look like a horrible
He's gonna
racist
slur in his
pedophile?
words. Physics class.
Why would I ever do that?
No, Oh fuck. So
Just think about that.
will you let me actually answer the question without?
That's what we've been
gaslighting
waiting
me?
on.
No, I would not do that.
Okay.
You would not tell the truth. Jesus. Okay, so you're just gonna
Yeah,
sentence this
that's-
poor innocent black guy to life in prison? Jesus Christ.
What are
mean,
you
it's-
talking about?
Judge
I mean,
Judy
however,
is
he's-
not gonna take kindly to that black
Judge
ass.
Judy's from a TV show.
But it's real.
Yeah.
Judge Judy is real.
Yeah, like all the judges in the world, I get Judge Judy.
Yeah.
I tell them like.
Well, it was a
So-
crazy black guy that just crashed into you. Of course, Judge Judy's gonna want to hop on that.
Yeah. Just Judy's
Well,
gonna be
what's
all
next? I'm gonna
up
be on
in
Dr.
that.
Phil because I said about FC Island.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
are you staying?
No, what?
You say you visit Epstein Island?
I
Is that
didn't.
what I don't know what I heard.
As a
I-
participant or a victim?
Yeah.
A victim.
Oh. Well, I hear a lot of times that, victims of like abuse or pedophilia will actually turn into, abuse them. So like a lot of people who are pedophiles now and child molesters were actually molested as children. So I mean, I think it all just connects really well.
Wolf effect.
This is really a
Just
very
turn
showing.
against-
Yeah,
podcast, right?
this is, I'm gonna call this one the curtain.
The curtain.
Yeah,
Just the
like seeing behind the curtain. We
The
lift the
curtain.
curtain, release the veil, and we really get to take a deep dive into Kevin's mental. We
That's
get
so
to see
psyche.
what we got to see what
You gotta
makes
write
this
a
guy
book
kick,
about me.
what makes him horny, what irritates them. And
Yeah.
I think we've got all
The
three
main
of them right
important
there.
parts.
Kids,
Like,
black
so
people.
one of you guys gotta write a book about me, like the mind and philosophy of Kevin.
Yeah.
It's gonna become a bestseller.
It's going to be a bestseller. It will. It's going to fly off the shelves. It's going to take America by storm. And it's going to be an amazing read.
So like one day in the future, I'm just walking to like my Barnes and Nobles, and I just see a picture of my face all over the shelves. It's like, what the hell's going on? And then I just go back to my YouTube, if it's even there anymore, and I just go back to gamer time, and I just see that one podcast I did with you guys
5
has a
million
million views.
Yeah,
5 million, like more than PewDiePie.
Oh,
It's
yeah, like 3 billion.
Shit.
Half the world knows about Kevin.
Yeah.
Like I just walk down the streets to my local like supermarket, and I just see people looking at my
And
face.
they all look at you like, is that fucking guy? Is that Kevin Nuggy? No
Yeah,
way,
like
dude.
No way,
Fuck.
dude. I go down to a
Fuck.
bar, they're like, hey, mind if I buy you a drink? And this running woman just screams at my face and pepper sprays me for no reason. It's like,
Yeah.
what did I do?
They grab their children and walk away.
At a
Jesus.
bar?
People see you and they scream and they run away.
They're like, please,
Beautiful.
don't
Oh my
touch
God,
my
please don't kill me."
kids.
Yeah,
Please.
please. I'm sorry.
You're not gonna last 1 second walking down Martin Luther King Boulevard, dude.
Oh God. They
Of
would be
course
all
I
up on
would.
you.
Why 4th of the King Boulevard?
Well, maybe you're looking for your next murder victim. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how your mind thinks. What we kind of do now.
Well, we know the unconscious biases and very conscious biases of Kevin Young.
Yeah, every time I take a step in the street, I get pepper sprayed by every single woman I see. Tased, pepper sprayed, maced, beaten.
That's horrible, right?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We should just kill all the women.
What?
Sorry. It's temporary lapse of judgment. I'm sorry. I'm doing something in this
Can,
game.
can
What
I
are
just
you
hey, Jacob, what about this? What if me and Justin switch spots and he's like, yes, I'm a co-host. And then
Hey,
we
yo,
try
what the
Do you want to ask my co-host questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead. Throw some questions at
So,
him.
Justin, so theoretically, I got nothing.
Hey, you're a shitty co-host. Okay, my turn. Hey, Kevin. Theoretically, if you were to meet a Muslim person, right, on an airplane, okay, and as soon as he says hi to you, he starts tapping at he's got what do you call those? The little robes they wear? And he starts tapping at it, right, in the middle of his chest. What do you do?
It's actually called a tapioca, just so you know.
Tapioca is not that sexy.
Say that again, just.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Yeah, it's so convoluted. So Justin, so what was this? So you're in a plane, right?
Okay.
It's like Malaysia Flight 7, and you see this guy. He's from Saudi Arabia. Guy looks like he does a lot of oil, and he just leaves his backpack on the seat and just walks away and leaves the flight. What would you do?
I would. put him
In
down and I
midair,
would
he
make out
walks
with-
out.
I would
He
make
just,
out
he
with
just
him.
takes the parachute, jumps out the plane without any question, and he make sure he closes the thing too, so no one just flies out mid-flight. He's just a psychic Arabic dude. What would you do?
And what would I do?
Yeah, there's a backpack.
I
You
would
look
make
suspicious.
out with him.
He's not on the plane anymore. What? You jump off with
I
him,
would,
make
yeah,
out?
I would find him and I would make out with him.
So you're saying that you're
God, that's my co-host. God.
In a completely
Mm.
non-sexual way.
so
Just
a platonic way.
pure admiration and respect.
For
just-
the courage it would take. Can this guy stop moaning in my ear?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how respectable that guy is.
So
Yeah,
you
me.
just gotta,
Yeah.
you just gotta keep French kissing him as a greeting.
Yeah. And I look back at the.
I'd
the
raise his
flight, it would
children.
explode.
I'd raise his children.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a question, co-host Justin.
Yeah, my host sucks.
What?
Guy become the host?
We've been looking to fire him. Yeah, you could be
Yeah.
the host.
Yeah, for 1 second.
Okay.
Alright. Listen. John's filtering trash. That's gonna be the next big thing come 2080, let's say. John's filtering trash. Everyone is gonna be going to the local dump and crafting whatever sort of utensils for their home and selling them on the pink market. and it's going to be the next big thing. It's going to be what really keeps jobs going after automation. It's going to be the filtering of trash. We're going to get those huge piles of dump. You know Wall-E, when they go to the planet of trash, pretty much, because everything is a landfill.
Earth.
Well, we're going to get rid of all of our landfills by turning those into jobs, and it's gonna be the new thing.
I'm just wondering how the hell are you gonna fix trash?
Well,
You get rid of it.
so many
How do you get
different
rid of
purposes.
trash?
You
Man, that's
melt
not my
it
problem.
down and craft it into something different.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if they only have one plant from Wall-E, how the hell are they got one plant?
You just don't fuck it up. If they fuck it up, they have to go all the way back to wherever they came from and get another plant. That's
They
why
were
they put so
stuck-
much trust in Wall-E.
Yeah.
You know that those guys from the cruise space shuttle were stuck in space for many years, did not land on a single planet. I'm just wondering how the hell are they still fat, and how the hell
That's
they
true.
yeah.
And how the hell did they have a stadium?
How do they get their own food?
Because who the fuck's on the sports team? They're all fat.
Maybe
Right?
there's like a hierarchy of fat people. The fatter you
Yeah,
How the
are,
hell
the
they
that's
have
better
fat.
kids?
Fat people can have kids.
you are.
I know fat people have kids, but they're
Are
both
you
fat.
are you a fan of eugenics? Are you that kind of guy? Do you know what eugenics is?
Nice.
You kind of talked about that with the thing with the fucking the robots
Sex
making
robots?
like black robots. That's eugenics. It's like choosing genes.
Yeah.
I said that if they I was thinking oh they take the eggs from women who don't want kids because
So you
it's
think
all,
fat people shouldn't breed? You think it should be banned? I wasn't
fat-
expecting such a hot take on the show, but
fat
mean-
people. How can
Are
wait,
gross? Is that what you just said?
I didn't say that.
I know 4 fat
what are you
people,
trying to
maybe
say?
5.
What are you trying to say?
Instead of trying to twist the narrative and let me talk instead of making accusations that I never even said. So, look, fat is just something people can get naturally. Anyone can be fat if they just don't live a healthy lifestyle.
I can't be fat. Like
Yeah,
physically.
You can't.
Never
you
seen
can't
Justin.
try.
I can't.
Like you have such a good metabolism. You just can't
yeah,
be
I
fat.
literally can't. Like it literally won't let me.
Me too.
Literally.
I can't be fat too. You seen me? I can't. I eat.
I've never
Sometimes
been
I eat.
fat in my whole life, man.
Me
Ever.
too. I've been skinny my whole life, but I've never been fat.
Mhm.
I try to eat. I go to McDonald's. I go to Whataburger. I go to Burger King. I get unhealthy fat food. I eat 1,000 calories of food, and sometimes I don't even work out, and I still am stuck in the Chinese fit. I'm like the rice farmer build. It's just terrible. I want to be what? Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, but no, I can't. It's kind of
You know, sometimes I always kind of wonder, like, what does being fat feel like, right? But I don't think I'll ever know, because I never have been.
I'll never get the full experience of being fat.
Yeah.
It's just
I'll
terrible.
never be fat.
I wonder what it's like to go
Ever. I've never
upstairs, man.
been. Yeah.
Hey, at least can I wait? If you get shot as a fat person, how's
Why don't super buff guys who love working out, why don't they just get fat? Because then everything's a workout. If I'm so in love with working out, I would get fat on purpose just to restart the process. I'd be one of those actors, and I would get super fat and then super skinny and then super fat and super buff and then I just
Like,
you'd have the biggest flabs and shit.
You know, it's Christian Bale that does that, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of
Christian Bale.
actors.
He
For
did
Batman.
that. Batman, American Psycho. What's that? Machinist.
Yeah.
know-
That's the one where he got super skinny.
Yeah, and there's the one where he became a fat, balding man,
Yeah.
legit.
And just I love working out. I just want to shape my body how I want. You go to the gym and you only work out calves and biceps, and you just have super huge biceps and super big calves, but everything else is chicken. So you have the smallest forearms and just the biggest bicep. And you just want to be some sort of a camel, just have humps on you. And you're all right, I'm done with this. I'm gonna make I don't know. You make something else. You just build. You're a carpenter, but for a body. You know.
I want to be like the customization screen.
Yes, exactly. Like
But
Ark
be, like,
Survival
along.
Evolved. That's exactly. Why don't people do that? I gotta be the guy that does that.
Yeah, you should start the
Why can't I be
Kinda
Christian Bale?
trend.
Why would we ask Christian Bale how it's like? Like, what
Yeah,
I
we should
wonder
just-
why I can't just ask the guy.
I
Hey,
can't-
what's
why-
it like doing that? If
I
only I
gotta
could
start
get
my
him
own
on.
talk show host, man. We need to kickstart your podcast to a nationwide thing like Joe Rogan.
Yeah. I gotta be. Joe Rogan's a fucking idiot. All right, I could beat him in a debate.
Yeah, this guy's not a fan of Joe Rogan.
I'm not. I hope I see Joe Rogan, and I hope that he's gonna forget all his fucking martial arts training when I snap his balls. All right, pop that
You gotta
shit.
be like, what's that fat guy that Joe Rogan has beef? Not even Joe Rogan has beef with him, but the guy has beef with Joe Rogan. Ethan what?
Ethan Klein?
Yeah, Ethan Klein. Just,
What? I didn't even think those two had beef. Do they even talk about each other?
No, Ethan Klein has beef with Joe Rogan on Twitter. It's bad. He's like, oh, I could beat this guy in a fight. He compares like that. Ethan Klein compares him to being as buff as Joe Rogan. Well, he's not. He's fat as shit.
Dude, fucking anyone could beat Joe Rogan in a fight. Have you seen that guy's kicks? Dude, they're weak. He's got little chicken legs. I could
I
beat Joe
barely
Rogan.
watched Joe Rogan.
I could claw his eyes out and fucking just emasculate him at any second. He could come in while I'm shitting and I drop my trousers and I still go crazy.
Start wailing.
Yeah, I just, if I ever catch line of sight of that guy, instant blood curdling scream and just running dead at him just to destroy him.
So you have Joe Rogan's your arch nemesis now.
It's a arch nemesis. I don't know if nemesis is the right word. I think
I
Joe
have beef
Rogan
with
to
that
me.
guy.
Hate love.
He's more of, it's sort of when I
A
think
love-hate
about it.
relationship.
No, it's I get the feeling of like a hawk looking at like a little fucking duckling, and I'm the fucking hawk. I just feel like this animalistic just desire and hate to murder him for food
Why food?
because I have to utilize. I always
yeah.
have to utilize.
Look, if one of us becomes famous,
I'm gonna eat the flesh
mean-
off his face and polish his skull and put it on my fucking desk.
You're a hawk. Never mind. That was stupid.
Hawks don't
to
have
say.
fingers.
Hawks have talons. Hawks still have
True.
desks.
True.
You probably your nests.
I could
With
beat
your
the shit out
kids.
of a hawk in a fight.
I beat the shit out of Joe Rogan.
I could take a hawk in a fight, like, definitely 100%. Yeah.
You know, I could
could
take
kill a
a
hawk.
duckling on a. You know, I could take a geese on a fight, man.
Dude, I
Man
want
of
to
the
fight
ass.
like ducks and geese so much. I just want to grab
I
their
just-
neck and just snap it
Snap
and just
it.
beat them and like pick them up by their neck and just swing them over my head. Like just beat them on a tree. I'd love that.
Are we gonna put this on the podcast?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So just talk our hatreds on Joe Rogan. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really hate Joe Rogan.
You're
Don't
gonna get
really.
sued.
I don't-
He's
I
gonna
don't-
be like talking on his podcast. Oh my god, these people are gonna come after me and beat me up. I'm so scared.
Yeah,
gonna
he's
get
gonna
taken
have
off
to make a
Spotify.
response video, and he's gonna be crying. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be apologizing to us. He's gonna be like, I'm
I'm
sorry.
so
please,
sorry.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
so-
I'm so
please
sorry.
don't come beat me up, please.
I'll take myself off of Spotify, please. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
Yeah. It's gonna be
And
pathetic.
we'll probably maybe forgive him. Yeah, we'll think about forgiving him.
and we already know we're not going to. It's
he just gets
it's
his
kill
ass
on
kicked.
sight for Joe Rogan. I will if
Got
I
his
was to kill
ass
any
kicked
man.
by a bunch of high schoolers,
But
man. What
listen,
an embarrassment.
I have no hate in my heart for anyone. I have no hate in my heart
Ever.
ever.
But
I've
Joe
never
Rogan.
hated.
don't
But
even
Joe
know what that
Rogan,
word
this
means.
man brings me to the edge.
Brings me to tears.
Like,
Not
he
tears.
just rises my testosterone rates to 1,000,000. The moment I just hear Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Like, I could see,
Joe
My
Rogan's a
vein
man of
popping out.
estrogen. I'm a man of testosterone.
like, I bet, like, in that jug, he has soy latte from Starbucks 24/7.
He does.
I bet in that
He
jug he
all he
drinks-
grows. He grows vegetarian elk meat and he grows soy. All he eats is edamame and fucking soybeans. That's what he
He
does.
smokes soy. He smokes it too.
He smokes soy, yeah.
Yeah, he smokes a soy blunt. Yeah. How does
All that-
tobacco mixed with soy taste like?
Probably bad.
Yeah.
Probably
Taekwondo
tastes like-
soy, dude. He's a Taekwondo
Taekwondo
soy.
soy, dude.
Jujitsu
He's kind of
soy.
soy out here.
Like the
Jiu-jitsu.
moment he smokes a soy, he just grows a neck beard.
Well, he already
Yeah.
has one.
Really?
I
Yeah,
could beat the shit
you
out
have
of Joe
no
Rogan.
idea the technical engineers and production team that he has to
I
craft his
don't
body
know
to
why
make
you
him
have
look
beef
like
with
he's
Joe
ripped.
Rogan.
It's just my
Yeah,
father
it's all
has
fake, dude.
extreme beef with Joe Rogan, and I'm a
A supporter of.
I
your
love
father.
I love my daddy, and so I.
that's just the worst way to say it, man.
No, yeah. I
My
just
father, man.
I
A
would.
mommy, a daddy's man.
I'm a daddy's little boy. I'm a boy toy for my daddy. And it's just why do you want me to shut up?
Say I'm my
Why? Like, why?
Why?
I'm my dad's number one. I'm my dad's favorite. Fuck, I don't know. Just go
Oh,
on.
you
Kevin, would you kiss a man?
No, I would never kiss him.
Yeah, come on, man. You don't have to.
I think,
lie.
hey, Justin. I think your host just had a mental breakdown.
Nah, he's just probably thinking about kissing.
Martial
men. But the question
arts
is, would you?
sex. Martial arts sex.
What?
Martial art different fighting styles. The drunken fist. You know the Taekwondo bend your ass over and get fucked. That's like martial arts sex. I've been thinking about that. Like every different like technique in martial arts, it's kind of like sex. Like
That's what
like
Krav
imagine
Maga
like
is.
you. And why did then if that's the case, why do we send our kids to jujitsu classes when they're 5 years old? Why do we do that? It's because we wanna make sure that they have sex, martial arts sex. And when I say
Wait, we're
sex, I
just-
don't mean sexual intercourse. What I mean is a transcendence of the mind and body into a different sort of reality. And when I say that, when I bring up the word martial arts sex involving 5-year-old children, it's really not pedophilic.
You went to having a mental breakdown to martial arts
What's
sex.
going on?
What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. How did you get to that, Jacob? Are you okay? Hey, Justin.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. No, I'm not talking how like what's
Wait, are you
going on
talking
with
to me?
Jacob?
Oh, me?
What?
Huh?
Let's say you had
Huh?
5 days to live. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for those 5 days? Give me a plan.
Yeah, if you had 5 days to
5 days to
have-
live. Are you gonna rape a woman? Are you gonna kill that one? Never mind. Let's see. Let's see. Listen, rape isn't about sex. It's about power and violence.
I mean, dominance is something. Never mind. I'm not gonna go to that place.
What are you
Nah,
gonna do?
feel free. What were you saying?
He says if we had 5 days to live and we could do whatever we want, what would we do? What about you,
You
Justin?
definitely wouldn't kiss a man, right?
Of course, I want to kiss a man.
You want to?
I-
Of course you want to.
Listen, let's let him talk.
Jacob, make
Let's
sure
let
to
him
get
talk.
that.
What
Hold on, make
is-
sure to get that. Though. You heard
Justin,
that, right?
stop
I'm
trying
sorry,
to
I'm
twist
sorry.
the
That's just what
narrative.
I'm not twisting nothing.
Don't
You-
be like
you're probably
the
not
mass
gonna be-
media.
You won't twist a man's balls, though, right?
What's wrong with you, Justin?
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with you, man?
I'm asking you what's wrong with you. What's with
Oh,
you
me?
and men? Justin, are you sexually confused?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm the one asking you if you would have sex with a man, and you're the one
I
saying
said-
yes.
I said no.
So, me?
I said no. I'm asking you a question. Are you sexually confused? No, you answered the question. Justin, just answer it.
Oh, am I? No, I'm not gay, and no, I won't fuck you. Why are you at?
What? Wait!
This is the first guest that's hit on me. and It's
This
very
guy's a
awkward.
gaslighter. You see that, Jacob? You see this? The audience.
I don't even have a
understand
lighter in my room.
that- Never mind.
Listen,
Okay,
I want to
well,
know what you're gonna
no.
do for these 5 days.
That's why I want to ask and see the question too. I want Justin to answer the question what you were doing in 5 days, and I'll answer the question.
What's the
you gave
question?
Me. 5 days, what will you do if you're about to die in 5 days? Like you have a brain tumor or something.
Is like the rest of the world still moving
No,
on?
just
as
you,
normal?
just you.
Just
you.
me? I'm the only person in the world?
No, if you have 5 days to live and the
Yeah,
world's
yeah.
still
Is the
moving
world
on.
still moving on normal? It's like still normal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
everyone has a job. Everyone's going with their life.
I would
Daily life.
I would call up Obama. I would find a way to find him. And then I don't know, I'd just talk to him. I'd probably hang out with Obama. I don't know, he just seems like a cool guy.
Would you do that for the
So-
whole 5 days?
It'd probably take 5 days to get in contact with a
Mm,
former
so on the
president,
5th
so-
day, you're gonna spend your time with them?
I want to die in his arms.
Are you gonna? Are you gonna like try and utilize like Make a Wish Foundation?
No, that's for pussies. A kid, when I see like an ad for that where it's like a kid getting something from that, it pisses me off to no extent.
Is this a serious
I
review?
think I would
I hate
definitely use Make a Wish Foundation, and I would get like some like guy or something. I'd be like, Jesus Christ, you are not as cool as I thought you were. And just destroy their whole life.
I mean, hey, you can take those 5 days to beat the shit out of Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I'll use the 5 days to track him down.
The moment you find his IP address, you just die.
I think Joe Rogan could beat the crap out of me.
You just said you could beat the shit out of Joe Rogan.
I never said that.
Who said that?
No, that wasn't me.
Jacob said that?
I don't know. I didn't say that.
Uh,
I said he could beat me
Joe
up. That's what-
Rogan?
Me?
Who-
Huh?
Jo-
This is the
My
most
dad's
confusing-
name is Joe.
Is
Is
it?
that what we're talking about? My dad?
No.
I think
No, we're talking
Kevin. I
about
think you and
Pierogi.
my dad will get along really well. Well, I believe in trans rights. Yeah. Well, listen. I just want to tell you right now that you were an amazing guest, and I loved getting to crawl inside your brain and just pick it apart.
What?
You know,
That's not-
I got my hands dirty, but I think it really opened you up. I think Mr. Mishnik is gonna love this.
Yeah, I think I really like the case study here.
Yeah,
Just got-
it's
You're
great.
gonna have a lot of fun editing out the parts that we said something impolitically correct.
I'll edit the
I don't-
last part out about me feeling. I'll keep the rest.
Fuck you.
Listen, you were a
If
great,
you're gonna be
great
finished
guest.
with the podcast, I actually have some videos of me just goofing off.
Yeah, well, do you have any parting words for the audience? Anything that you just want to say for a final word?
All the stuff I said was all a joke. I was not serious. The part of where never mind. I'm not going to that part because I don't know if you're gonna keep that part. But I was honored to be a guest in this podcast, and I hope I can be back in the show again.
It's great to hear. Have a
Great
great
to
day,
hear.
Kevin.
Yeah, you too.